Yo, 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 yo. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So wait a minute. This sounds this yo doesn't sound
Yeah.
like our familiar yo. Like I feel like our normal yos go on like 2 more minutes longer. So who is the mystery guest that is yoing at the top of the show right now? Can you introduce yourself?
Hi.
Hola.
Yes, I'm Michelladonna. ¿Cómo
Hi.
estamos? ¿Cómo estamos? Hi.
Michelladonna's
Yeah.
in the house.
Hi. Yeah, I'm filling in for Rachel today. And I'm really happy to be here.
Right.
So filling in for Rachel, that's big because Rachel's like very picky on who she has people when when she's out to fill in for her. So
Wow.
did you have like an
Okay.
initiation? Did she give you like a test, a written test that you had to take? Multiple choice.
She didn't give me a written test, but I did babysit her kids for a week
Oh
before
man, that's
this.
huge.
Oh
No,
That's
wow.
I'm
huge.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That just sounds like her taking advantage of you. So yeah, if you could babysit my kids for a couple of weeks, maybe you could just do the show, right?
Listen, I have energy. I'm fine doing it.
Nice.
No, we know you have energy because you were here recently talking about how you were all over the New York International Latino Film Festival, doing interviews, going to parties, and it takes energy to
Yeah.
do that, to kind of be all up in that weekly grind.
Yes. Yeah, no. That was so much fun. I went for Latinos Out Loud. I went to New York Latino Film Festival, which was amazing. I got to meet people that, I've seen in the movies, I've heard about them, and to just see them like in person and ask them questions and like talk about our outfits too. It was just really beautiful. And there was a lot of like energy of like, let's go, let's do it, let's get it moving forward and everything. So that was amazing, and I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna get to know you a little bit even more, but I want to introduce obviously Frank Nibs is also in the house.
What up, y'all? Straight from the heights, baby. You know how we do.
Straight from the heights with the Caribbean island background, though.
Always. It's
Always.
like DR. There's little they call it the Dominican Republic up here. So
yes.
I gotta keep it a stack,
Keep it a stack, definitely. I don't use that term normally, but I'm gonna start using it. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm just keeping it a stack, yo.
That's it. Keep it real.
The Starbucks barista gonna be like, excuse me, what do you want to order? So, and I'm Jay Ferns, if you didn't know.
Oh shit, I forgot. Jay Ferns in the building. You know how we
building, in the Zoom. In the Zoom.
Come on now.
So back to Michelladonna. So tell us more about you. Like we heard about you, your adventures during the festival, but who are you? What do you do? What are your passions? Like break it down. Break it down to us.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
oh my God.
ready.
No, let me tell you. So basically, I started comedy about a year ago, like doing stand-up and everything. Let me actually push it back. I always love acting, and just I've always been the clown. And in high school, I was like, Mommy, me voy pa California, like goodbye, I'm gonna be famous. And she said no. Which makes sense. She's a Colombian immigrant, like it's only me and her in this country. And so she was like, dub.
And you were 4 years old at the time, so you probably couldn't go on a plane by yourself.
And so she was just like, listen, go get you a degree and then do whatever you want after. And I was like, okay, bet, I'm gonna do that. So I got the degree, a very sexy one. I went to Cornell. I don't want to talk about it.
A sexy degree. I like that.
Oh shit.
And then I graduated during the pandemic.
Oh, you were one of those?
Wow.
My graduation
so did that was that like, I don't want to say depressing, that's like too strong, but what did it give you kind of like, why did the timing of this happen when I was graduating? No,
that shit was depressing as fuck.
Okay, yeah. It was. I saw you nodding your head. No way. I'm like, no, it wasn't. No, you're like, no, yes.
Because I can't even explain how much it hurt. Because think about it. Your parents come to this country to literally the only thing I needed to do was graduate college, and I do it. And the whole day is supposed to be for her, right? And then boom, everything canceled. Everyone go home. Like, what?
So there wasn't even was there like a Zoom ceremony?
I didn't go to that. That was just
it's
embarrassing.
Just like mad boxes, and this is like, damn, I'm getting
like,
lost
I don't
up
want
in
to
here.
see you all. And you know what? Because it was a very wealthy school, like so that happened in March of 2020. That was my spring senior semester. And so we still had to take classes online. So it started revealing a lot about how much people, like how much money their family had, because you see their background and it'd be like, damn, what are you, what like background are you using? And they'd like walk into their kitchen. I'm like, what? You own that?
They got like a big ass water fountain in their living room and shit. It's like, hold up.
Crazy. And so yeah, school was I was just like so mad. The professors were still sending us homework, and I was like, bro, the world is literally on fire. Why are we sending in an essay? Forgot about it. Whatever. I finished it. I gave my diploma to my mother. I said, I'm from Queens. Queens was the epicenter of coronavirus. Elmhurst Hospital was like, you know, what was it? What the
ground
zero?
Ground zero. Okay. Yeah.
For COVID, yeah.
Everyone was like scared, freaking out. You couldn't go outside, and I was like, you know what? I could for real die tomorrow. I'm not gonna go do something that I know will make me money. I'm gonna go do something that makes me happy, and I know it will make me happy. So since then, I've just been fully focusing on being in the entertainment world in so many different capacities. I'm an actor, I'm a comedian, I write stuff, I host stuff. I've also started my own community organization, which is called I'm Finna Talk. And that is for, we have free workshops and open mics for queer and BIPOC folks in New York City, and everything's free. We're coming up on our 1-year anniversary. We're about to like go crazy at the Queens Museum at the end of the month. Yeah,
I hope legally, right? Because this sounds like, yo, we gonna go crazy up in this Queens Museum, yo. We gonna spend a night at the museum, son.
I'm fully working with the people at the museum. Perfect. I'm not just popping in. And this is mine now. No.
I figured that.
But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I just finished some time at the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. And
damn, son, you moving, yo.
Nice. Getting that resume, looking good.
Listen, and so just continuing to put myself out there and writing with my friends, and writing experiences from our own point of view, because for Latinx folks, or so you got Latinx, first generation immigrant, queer, all of that, there's so many stereotypes out there about it that I just get bored. Like if I see something, I'm watching a show and I see that, I'm like, this is boring. Like come up with something new, like boo, So that's my whole thing. I get together with my friends. I'm like, yo, what would it be crazy if like we had like a person who usually would like ask you for money or ruffle you up for money, but then they were like really kind or something, so just like moving with kind of trying to twist the stereotypes onto themselves and be like, see, not
that
everyone
misdirection
is the same.
and whatnot.
Yeah. So that's my vibe now, and I've just been like hustling and grinding and all the words that the kids use. And yeah, just having fun. I'm loving it. Yeah.
Nice.
And like you could tell just from you talking like that, you're your authentic self. I'm assuming that is how you are on stage, right? And that's what you need to be on stage to really, for the crowd to really just kind of. So I think I can tell that is why an audience would want to see you and like your comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, my whole thing right now, I'm trying to write a little bit more about like my experience and all of that. But what I opened up with was like, I'm from New York, and no one's gonna tell you the truth about New York like I am. So listen up. Ooh. Yeah, because you got a lot of kids who moved to New York for the dream. You know what I'm saying? And now they're
faking the funk, yo.
And then they complain about my neighborhood, and I'm like, yo, shut up. Like I literally like one of my jokes is like I literally, you know, gentrifiers, what is up? Like, why do y'all complain so much? Like I was just the other day I'm playing music and all of a sudden someone's at my door talking about it's too loud. I'm like,
It's too
bitch, I'm playing
loud.
Taylor. Listen, I'm playing Taylor Swift for both of us. Enjoy this right now. What are you talking about?
Oh wait, that's what you were playing. I like that they're fit, but they're like gentrifiers, but they're also hearing like super loud Taylor Swift instead of
Yeah.
like just
yeah.
like, oh, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I like this, but she has to lower it. Yeah. So.
I didn't come to the heights to be, you know, to be threatened by a Swiftie.
Yeah.
So they call her fans Swifties? Okay.
I guess.
Wait, did you see that there was that guy from TikTok? He got fired from his job. It was like this dude who was just making fun of all the bodegas. He's like, why are the bodegas have like everything in here except actual
he got fired,
food?
man. He got fired from his job.
He was being like a brat, and then he was this. I guess he wanted like I don't know, like a Trader Joe's type grocery store up, and he was living in, I think he was in Spanish Harlem or the Bronx or some shit. But and then he got fired from whatever job he was in because they were, you know, because they thought he was being ignorant. I guess he was way too douchey, like for his own.
He was an ass. He was an ass.
I think I know the influencer you're talking about, and he's getting a lot of hate. I think it's, you know, just people have to recognize, sure, haz lo que tú quieras, follow your dreams, do whatever you want, move to wherever you want, but you have to be respectful of the people that are already there. The community that is already established. Like that's so rude and entitled to come in there and be like, change everything because I want it to be better for me. Like, shut up. Because if you want a Trader Joe's, move to a location where there's already Trader Joe's so that my bodega man don't start charging me Arizona's for $2. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they want to start taking the cats out of the bodegas now, you know? I don't get that. What's up with that, man? You got to leave the cats in the bodega. You cannot take the cats out.
Bodega cat, I like, if there was like violent bodega cats, then I could see that. But I don't think, I've never been attacked by a bodega cat, you know what I'm saying? They're usually just like super lazy and, you know.
Yeah.
They
look like they don't want to be there, so maybe they would be petitioned. They would petition like, yo, bring me to a good home. I'm tired of being out here in these streets.
Yeah, whenever a bodega cat like comes over to me, I'm like, respect my elder, like, hello, sir, how are you? You know, because that's the manager of the bodega. What, you can't just
respect your feline elders.
Exactly. They probably have a few lives on me. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yo, I mean, I was a cat guy. Like some people don't really like cats, except
you had a cat. I remember, Jamie.
I had two cats. Well, not at the same time. I had one cat, and then that they left the earth, and then the other cat, and then, but yeah, like they're really they were both antisocial to strangers, which is why, you know, people were like, I'm not coming to your house. Your cat's like not you know, is an asshole. But when you own a cat, they're like super sweet. Like they say you can't really train cats, but like I would whistle or like snap my fingers and the cat would just like, you know, come to where I am, like on the couch or wherever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think you have to own a cat to really appreciate them. But
they say cats are very spiritual. They feel your essence, they feel your energy, and they could kind of, you know, feel what you're feeling and what have you. They used them in Egyptian times for, you know, pharaohs used them, so I don't know, man.
Pharaohs, oh, this is like some Frankspiracy. You should come back. You should come back with a Frankspiracy about pharaohs and cats and whatnot. But so we had a Frankspiracy recently, which was great. So this episode now is gonna be kind of just we're gonna do some Bochinche bites. We're gonna have some fun, talk about some stuff on the news, and you know, and then let's see where it takes us.
I love Bochinches, man. I love Bochinche.
A little Bochinche never hurt anybody. Nope. So Joe Biden, right? Recently, he's in the news. And I'm not even. This isn't even that political. This is just kind of funny. So he was pledging support for Puerto Rico, right? Because of the Hurricane Fiona. And prayers up. We've been praying for them for the, you know, if you've been hearing us in the last couple of episodes, we've been praying for Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and now Florida. So shout out to everybody there, and who lost their homes and worse than that. So prayers up. But so Biden was pledging his support for Puerto Rico. And he was saying all the right things as far as they're gonna give money and they're gonna help them and stuff like that. But and people now are taking a specific line. He says he was politically raised in the Puerto Rican community. And so now a lot of anti-Biden people are like, yo, did Biden just say like he was raised in a Puerto Rican community? So I don't know. I don't know if this is Biden kind of being like old man Biden, just not really articulating his thoughts well. Or because sometimes he puts his foot in his mouth, but I feel like he's doing it because he's like almost 80, right? I just feel like I don't think he realizes what he says or how he's saying it. But he wants to be Boricua. I guess he'll be in the next Puerto Rican Day parade on a float.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What do you think that means? Politically raised in the Puerto Rican community.
His nanny was Puerto Rican. That's what I think. Like off the bat, that's when all these kids that they come from wealthy families and everything, and they're like, I love patties, and I'm like, how you know about this stuff, and it's usually their babysitter or something, which is crazy because then
you see them in the East Side, you see the black ladies walking with the white kids and the Spanish ladies walking with the white kids. You're right. That's
right. You see that a lot on the subway too. It's like some blue-eyed kid and then an ethnic nanny. I'm not gonna get specific with what kind of ethnicity. I like that,
an ethnic nanny.
But it's usually like and they probably don't see their real mom until like right before they go to sleep and shit.
Wow, Jamie!
No, I'm saying I don't know.
That's serious.
No, you're right, man. You're right.
They'd be like, get them asleep before I come home type of vibe, and so the kids are raised by other people.
So check it. So there is some little more research on this. Biden's first when he got elected for the first time in 1970, he was elected to the county council in Delaware's Newcastle County, right? And Newcastle County boasts the densest Puerto Rican population in Delaware. But that's saying this is still Delaware. So the most Puerto Ricans in Delaware is still probably not a lot, right? It's still probably like a couple of mechanics and the guy who owns the fucking
not the mechanics.
The guy who owns like the corner deli, right?
Jamie, don't forget his son is a big crack smoker, so maybe his crack dealer is Puerto Rican, man.
Oh wow, you went there.
Hey,
wow.
So that's how he probably knows him. You know what I mean? That's how papi, I got the rocks for your son, papi.
I think his son's crack dealer probably like, yo, your father's Puerto Rican? I just heard that on the news. Is that true?
So there you go. That's how he got to meet his first Puerto Rican.
Oh my God.
But yeah, Biden just needs to I don't think you could do anything with Biden. I think even his speechwriters are like, yo, I didn't write that. I don't know what the hell he said,
I mean, even was that the same event where he was like, "Where's Barbara? Where's Barbara?"
Oh no, that was another. This was another one.
Okay.
So that was another one. So explain that to anybody who doesn't know.
Okay, I don't really know the names
context,
of the people, but basically he was just asking. He was like, "Where is this person? I'm looking for this person," and the lady had been dead for about a month prior to that, and so people were just like, Are you okay, bro? And he's not okay. He's not. He's so old. He's the oldest president we've had so far, right? But what are we gonna do? We can't take. Let me not say anymore for the FBI come for me. So
no, right.
Well, guys, they say Biden is really a clone, bro. That's not even him. That there's a video saying that from one of his nieces saying that Joe Biden died years ago. That he's really a clone right now.
Yeah, but wouldn't a clone be
on point?
Yeah, right, on point. Why would you make a clone that's unless he's just I don't know, the clone, the machine.
Yeah, no, they do mistakes so that people don't catch on to what's happening.
It's self-destructing as we watch the clone in real time. They did an interview clip this last week, and I forgot the question. They asked him a question, and the answer was so nonsensical. He was just like, well, and then he just started saying words and it didn't mean anything. And then everybody in the comments was like, what the F did he just say? Like, I don't. Anyways, I mean, but
clones
look,
malfunction, guys. The clones malfunction sometimes, Remember I did the fake news on the clones a long time ago, Jamie, and I showed you guys over there in the Univision thing with all the clones malfunctioning and some of these celebrities, how they're really clones.
Well,
so a lot of politicians are clones too.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Politicians, whatever, like they do seem like robots who just kind of they have one state of thinking and that's it. You can't get them off of that. So, but look, we're talking about clones. We're talking about that's kind of close to this next story, artificial intelligence. So Tesla, they just unveiled a new AI robot, right? I
saw that, bro.
Elon Musk, he's coming out with a robot, and he called it Optimus.
The Jetsons are coming. The Jetsons are coming, yo.
He calls it Optimus, which is not really that, creative.
Like Optimus Prime?
He called it not Prime, but he's calling it Optimus. So,
oh shit.
And this is previously Elon Musk, and a long time ago, once said that with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. But now I guess he sees money in it,
he's
so
the
he's
devil.
like, yeah, right. He's like, bring on the demons. Let's summon these demons, yo. They're making us money.
Oh my god.
So this is a little scary, right? Okay, so this this newly developed Optimus robot is also has another unofficial name. It's called the Tesla bot.
The Tesla bot.
Because they want to they gotta get the advertising in there and the marketing. You gotta have the Tesla in there. So you're thinking like, oh my god, this is gonna be used for some like crazy shit, like some like questionable stuff. But they're trying to sell this to the mass consumer market, right? So they want these robots to be used as like home assistants, right? Helping people cook, mow the lawn, care for elderly people.
Ooh.
I don't know about you. I don't want like some like super advanced AI robot looking after my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Like
Terminator looking at your grandma.
Yeah. Oh my
god. They also mentioned the possibility of using some of these robots for social needs, like buddies. Like if you're lonely and you can't make friends, you can hang out with your pal, the Tesla robot. Or toys for romantical or sexual kind of. So of course they gotta go to X-rated with this. But what do you think about about this not only that the advanced AI, but like they're trying to put this out as like something that you could just get as a gift for someone or for yourself and just hang out with a robot for $20,000, that you put down, and now is a part of your right now, that's kind of like a rough estimate, but you'd have to pay around that to get a robot to be sleeping in your house or hanging out with you. So what are you, Michelladonna? I know you have a look in your face like you got something to say about this. So what do you think about AI robots in general?
Off the bat, no. Like I just think we have so many movies, right, of what could go wrong. And this man obviously is like on his like evil inventor type of thing. I don't trust him. And I'm just thinking like, to cook me food, like, does the robot know to throw some sazon on it or something? But also
little adobo.
Oh, what about they put like rat poison? They put the wrong ingredient.
Right.
It's like, yo, my robot's trying to kill me. What the hell?
Right. And even thinking of like, no shade to my mother, but like I have to explain how to like turn on a fucking computer. I can't understand how when she gets older, how that would be like talking to the robot. Does it speak Spanish also? Like, does it do these things? Can it dance with her? I don't know. So I'm just like trying to think. You know what? I'm really nice to my Alexa all the time. And, I'm like, hey, beautiful, good morning. What time is it? And just because I know when all of a sudden they're like, we got a new update and we could walk now, or something. I don't know.
So,
but
listen, my Alexa starts walking, yo. I'm out.
Alexa, stop walking.
I don't need a second alarm clock that bad,
Listen, so that's what I'm just like already like, y'all, this is not looking good. And in like it just takes the tiniest bit of code, right? To be like, okay, be mean now, or go destroy the world, or whatever people want to do, right? And that could be so messy, thinking about like population wise, if everyone has that, and then all of a sudden like the robots listen, I don't know if
look,
that's
there's
a
no
conspiracy,
regulation. They don't regulate that. So you know, they got these robots, and you've seen clips online of these robots like jumping up,
Yeah.
up, you know,
Yes.
like you know,
They call
high, you
Boston
know,
Dynamics.
they're
That's
jumping
the company.
on and off things, basically. They're punching, they're doing like fight moves, like Street Fighter moves and shit.
Yep.
They're running. I'm like, my
Wow.
fear is that I'm gonna be running away from a robot and on some machine takeover shit, and it outruns me. Like, what the hell? If I'm not, I can't outrun like a Terminator type robot and shit.
It's coming, man. It's coming, bro.
It's wild, and nobody can regulate it. I don't think people really take it seriously. Like, they still probably think it's like, you know, the future, you know, like how we used to think flying cars is the future. That people still think robots that can just that can hurt you and take over, or like, you know, the robot takeover. They think that shit is like still science
Jamie,
fiction, but I think that shit's gonna be like non-fiction pretty soon.
So Jamie, I take it you wouldn't buy one then?
Well, not for 20,000, not for 20 grand, but if there was a robot that could cook and seemed like that it won't kill me at the same time, I might, you know, I might inquire about it. I might throw down 1,000, you know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, cook me some pancakes, robot. You know what I'm saying? We got our our editor is take my money. He wrote on the chat, on the Zoom chat. So I think me and Augusto would, maybe we could, like, you know, go halvesies.
Half and half?
Half and half. And, you know, you get it on like one part of the week and I'll get it on the other half of the week. So yeah.
So the AI takeover, man, it's a wrap, bro. Tesla robots, Tesla cars. Oh my God, the smartphone, the smart gadgets, the iPhone watch, everything is all coming together. The iCloud, oh, forget about it. It's coming together.
Have y'all seen this lady on TikTok that has a chip in her hand to open the door?
Yes, I seen it.
Oh, shit,
I seen that. Yeah, you can open up your car door, your house, from your house. You could turn on your car.
She has it implanted inside of her hand, and she just go beep.
That's the mark of the beast, yo.
Wow. You know? She's a white lady. Is she a white lady?
Of course.
It's usually white ladies just
of course.
Usually white ladies just have chips on their shoulders. But
oh, Karen.
Karen, we talking about imagine a Karen AI robot. Like,
oh no,
she's just calling the cops on everybody. There is a mysterious person in our neighborhood.
That'd be wild.
Snap.
That'd be wild and scary. If anybody who writes horror movies is listening, you got one right there. So this was fun. Michelladonna, thank you for guest hosting and being a part of this episode. And you're gonna be back for some future episodes, so it's not the last we hear from you.
Yeah.
And Frank,
thank you for having me. This was fun.
Doubt.
I want to talk more conspiracies. I want to talk more creepy stuff. Let's do it. It's October. Man. Yeah, spooky season.
Spooky season in full effect. You know what I'm saying? So
it's here.
All right, everybody. Until next time. Since Rachel's not here, she usually ends it with 2 words that LOLs are well aware of what the words are. So I'm gonna try to like do it and do it justice. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, we out.